Hello, everyone. Say hello to your brand new, up and coming, stressed and depressed idol manager. I have played about one chapter of this game, and then I went bankrupt. So, we're going to be starting anew today. So let's start. Story mode, new game. Let's break the mold. I'm a female idol manager. Last name, Zard. First name, Lee. My group's name. What should my group's name be? Let's name them Scales. Like musical scales, you know? It's been a while since I've played, so I will keep the tutorial on male rival or female rival? I'm gonna go with male rival, just because I think it would be funny to destroy that dude. Relax, money's not an issue, no fail state, not recommended. Challenging experience. Well, I'm not gonna play unfair because I bankrupted the first time. But relax seems like it's for fucking babies. So let's go with normal. Idol 大好き. Oh, are you here to meet with Fujimoto? Sorry to break it to you, but he's not here right now. If you had an appointment scheduled for now, well, you might be waiting for a while. Fujimoto has a habit of keeping people waiting. Does he usually keep people waiting in the fucking dark? Where's the light? Someone turn the fucking light on. When? Hey, do I look like I know? I don't even work here. Why are you here? I mean, it's not like anyone works here, right? Not at the moment, at least. If you wanted to meet anyone who works for Fujimoto, well, you showed up a week too late. Oops. What happened a week ago? No, you didn't know? Well, this building might look like a ghost town now, but it used to be home to some very lucrative businesses. They were the kind of businesses that turn a very large profit. But they did most of their business in cash, if you catch my drift. Fujimoto runs the kind of businesses that favor profits over morals, kicking it old school with the world's oldest profession. Of course, the local law enforcement were usually willing to turn a blind eye so long as they got a cut of the action. But ever since our city was chosen to host the upcoming summer games, the higher-ups have started cracking down on that sort of thing. I guess Fujimoto decided to clean up his act before the police had to get involved, which would explain why this building is now empty, and some of the neighborhood's finest massage therapists are now finding themselves out of a job. Oh, that kind of business. I thought it was just like drugs. But I guess their loss is your gain, right? That's what you're meeting Fujimoto about? Well, as best I can gather, Fujimoto's goal is to clean up his act. But let me give you a piece of advice. People don't change their ways so easily. You dig? If you want to run things squeaky clean, you'll be running against the grain. Who are you? Me? I'm just a concerned citizen giving out some free advice in fucking pitch black empty offices in the middle of Japan. Who the fuck are you, dude? Is that enough gossip? I'm just trying to impress you that I'm just trying to impress upon you that Fujimoto is probably desperate to fill this place with some kind of business. Whoever fills it could probably get away with running it at a loss for the foreseeable future. One of the benefits of not caring where your money comes from means you can accumulate a lot of it, and Fujimoto spent a lot of time not caring where his money came from. Anyway, I've already said too much. Enjoy your meeting with Fujimoto, alright? Jana! Okay, dude. And then I waited for the rest of my life. Chapter 1. Oh, can't really see the one behind me, but it's fine. Ah, you're Zod Lee, right? Sorry to have kept you waiting. Good to finally meet you in person. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see her so young. But entertainment does seem to be a young person's game, especially when it comes to managing talent. Anyway, your age is less important to me than your experience, which was enough to impress me. Glad you're impressed? The thing that caught my eye, however, wasn't your education or even your most recent work experience. I was most impressed by the fact that you worked at a convenience store in high school. What? That's impressive? Most people wouldn't brag about working at a convenience store, but to become a part-time manager at such a young age is certainly unusual, especially given that I happen to know that convenience store. It's in a pretty rough and tumble part of town. You're someone who knows how to get things done, aren't you? Managing an idol agency isn't exactly the same as running a convenience store. Yeah, I wouldn't fucking guess. Yeah, fucking stocking the shelves with like about to go bad sushi versus, I don't know, all of the drama and, you know, behind the scenes work of running an idol agency. I couldn't fathom the differences. But you have to deal with a lot of the same problems. Young employees who are trying to balance school and work, running a tight budget, keeping customers happy. If you know the business fundamentals, I think you'll do well here. And if you don't yet know everything you need to, I hope you'll learn fast. So, anyway, I have the paperwork here if you're ready to sign. Your terms are, well, let's just say that they're the best terms I was able to get on such short notice. Anyway, I don't want you to think of me as your boss. You're the boss. I'm just a sponsor. An investor, if you will. This is your enterprise, and I'm just buying myself a piece of the action. When it comes to starting capital, I'm afraid I can't offer much in the way of cash. My investments haven't left me very liquid, and I'm taking a loss on a significant portion of my portfolio, you see. Part of the reason this building happens to be vacant. But I can offer you the use of the bottom floor, rent-free. Pretty lucky for my loss to turn into your gain, isn't it? This kind of generosity isn't typical of me, so don't get used to it. What do you get out of this? I already said it, didn't I? I just want a piece of the action. You do all the hard work, and if you turn out to be a success, I get some of the prestige by association. If it fails, well, it wouldn't be the first business venture I've seen fail. Plus, the truth is, I need someone to fill this property. If you let a space go unused for too long, it can start to look run down, and that can affect the value of the surrounding property. It's not good to have a building that never has anyone leaving or entering. But if you start expanding and taking up more space, you're going to have to pay rent for the space you move into. That was part of my problem the first time I played this game. I expanded too quickly, I think. I expanded too quickly and then I could not keep up with the rent. So, you know what? One floor is great. All I fucking need, honestly. It's a bit early to worry about that, though. For the time being, I assume you'll be focused on getting some starting talents, training them up, doing basic promotion, and most importantly, getting yourself a fan base. Oh, I'm trying, dude. I don't know everything about the entertainment industry, but the one thing I do know is that you're nothing without your fans. An idol group lives or dies based on the size of the following it gets. Of course, I'm not saying you shouldn't pay attention to your bank accounts, but if you're not increasing the size of your following, you're probably doing something wrong. Plus, there's me to think about. One of the reasons I wanted to sponsor an idol group is so that one day I can turn on a TV or pick up a newspaper and see people talking about something I helped create. So go out there and make me proud. You got this, champ. Okay, Dad. So, are we ready to formalize the agreements, or is there anything I forgot to cover? Yeah, there was a dude who, was in here, like either 5 minutes or 5 days ago. I can't really tell. There were a lot of ellipses in between. But he was here in the pitch black, and he was, talking smack. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Probably some local gossip monger. You might hear rumors about me. Some are true, most aren't. I used to own several businesses in this neighborhood, but I live on the other side of town, and I'm not always the most involved person. That seems to have lent me a certain mystique to the people who know who I am, but aren't used to seeing my face around here. I hope you don't expect to be working too closely with me. Like I said, you're the boss. I'm just offering you the resources. I'll drop by every now and then, but I try to stay out of people's hair. Plus, I've got other ventures competing for my attention. But if you're putting on a big show, let me know and I'll try to stop by. Hey, getting VIP tickets to every event is supposed to be one of the perks to backing this whole venture, right? Hey, running an idol group can be complicated. It's challenging, even for those who have experience. A comprehensive guide would be useful, yeah? I wouldn't mind getting a few pointers. I thought so. That's why I'd like to give you this binder. It was put together by one of my former associates, and it lays out SOP. SOP? For a lot of things you'll need to do when running an idol group. SOP? Oh, sorry. I should drop the jargon, shouldn't I? SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure. It's basically a set of step-by-step instructions for helping you do all of the things you'll need to run an organization like Scales. Of course, it wasn't specifically written with Scales in mind, but you'll be surprised at how many universal lessons apply to running a business like this one. Documents like the ones you'll find in this binder are the lifeblood of any organization. They're a way to formalize the concept so that the organization is never reliant on a single person. Since all of their knowledge is stored in a form that allows anyone to pick up and take over their role. Does that mean I'm replaceable? Of course not. For now. Human beings aren't interchangeable parts. Just because you know the standard operating procedure doesn't mean you'll be able to run things as well as the person who put the instructions together. But it's a great place to start. I've sponsored lots of businesses before, Miss Zard. I'll leave the binder in your capable hands. It consists of a series of lessons on various topics. Anyway, I think it's about time that I get out of your hair and let you actually start doing your job. Any questions before I turn you loose? Who put together the lessons? As I said, this was put together by a former associate of mine. This associate was a capable person who I have an incredible amount of respect for. Which is why I'm glad to leave you in their capable hands when it comes to the nitty-gritty of running an idol group. Click on an unused part of the building to build a room. Let's create your office. Open the staff tab. It's you! Card on the menu. You're the first and so far only staffer at Scales. Click on a staffer, change their nickname, or to fire them. Can I fire myself? Oh, of course you can't fire yourself, but you can give yourself a nickname if you'd like. Sure. As the UI indicates, you're currently not assigned to any room. How about we move you over to that newly created office? Grab your card by clicking on the hand and drag yourself over. Nice, look at you, already hard at work. This is the start of your journey as an idol manager. Here you can see the current date. The green progress bar underneath the date indicates how close tomorrow is. The days go by so fast, don't they? If you need time to think or plan your next move, you can pause time by using this button. The play button will resume time, and the fast forward button will cause time to move at an accelerated pace. Time will only pass when you're on this screen. Anytime you're experiencing a story event, time will pause automatically. Nice. You can't have an idol group without idols. It's time to hold some auditions. You can choose to hold local, regional, or nationwide auditions. Making a wider talent search with a regional or nationwide audition will increase the chance of getting a highly talented idol, but it will also cost a lot more. There's also a cooldown for holding higher tiers of audition. Auditions are planned from your office. Click on your office and select the auditions option. Let's hold a local or regional audition for now. Let's do nationwide. I can't even afford that. Well, I want a good one, so let's go regional. The talent scout begins. It'll take a few days for the audition to finish. Looks like the game is currently paused. Our talent scout won't progress if time isn't moving forward. Let's unpause it so that time can pass. Gotcha. As you can see, your portrait has a progress bar that will fill up as the audition gets closer to finishing. Remember, if you want time to progress faster, you can always press the fast forward button. Just make sure not to lose track of time. Well, hold on. Let's just call myself Lee. We're on first name basis here at Scales. I'm on impatient basis here also, so let's go. What's this? Right. Oh, what? I can earn money already? What the fuck? It's a brand new day and the talent scouting is finished. It's time to look at the audition candidates and decide who to hire. Okay. Let's save Scales. In case, you know, just a little bit of save scumming. No, I won't. Not for this. Each audition finds 5 idols. Who they are is a mystery. Let's click on one of them to get started. Who has a promising silhouette? There's 2 with their asses out. Let's start with them. Oda Yuri. Each idol has 4 stats. Oh, I can move this. Each idol has 4 stats that are based on their appearance and 4 stats that are based on their talents. Next to each stat, you'll see 2 numbers. The first number is the current value of that stat. The second number in brackets is their potential for that stat. You can think of potential as a soft cap. Once an idol reaches their potential in a certain stat, it'll be much harder to raise that stat through training. Each idol has a unique trait. Some traits are beneficial, while others can be more of a hindrance than a help. You can click here to hire this girl to be an idol in your group. But hold up, before we hire her, let's take a look at the other candidates. Try clicking on the other idols to see how they stack up. Gotcha. Wait, what are your strengths? Oh, you're pretty smart. You're pretty smart. Pretty cute, pretty vocal? Oh, is this, okay, it's vocal and dance, so this is how good you are at singing. You're pretty good at singing. You're a little better at dancing. Why are they green? Did I miss that? Stats increase with age instead of declining. Interesting. Nice. Mogi Ayumi. Oof. Red stats. I assume that's bad? Oh, okay. I think that's just like, oh, they have bad starting stats. But like the potential's higher, technically, right? Yeah. She just Oh, shameless, unafraid of scandal. Nozawa Ayano. Jack of all trades. Idol learns 50% faster when training whichever stats currently their lowest. Interesting. So, she would be faster at being, like, learning to be sexier? Otare. What is that hair, girl? Girl, what is that hair? What? More prone to romantic involvement. Amorous. Uh-huh. Interesting. Oof. It's okay. It's okay. You do okay in the other categories. That's fine. Oh, wow. Wow. Looks like you were lucky enough to find a rare idol. This totally wasn't scripted. That means she has a pretty high starting stats, which will probably give her a head start over any of the other idols. Oh, nice. Tenacious. When an idol's physical stamina falls below 50% or 50 points, she has a 30% chance to consume no stamina when doing any activity. Ooh. Wow. Those are high stats. Jesus Christ. Whoo. Sheesh. Oh, you're great at singing, and you're super pretty. Shit. Damn. You're, like, not as cool, but you're still cooler than literally all of the others. Number above each idol's portrait down here represents their overall rating. An average of all their stats. It can help when comparing different idols. Now that we've had a chance to look at all of these idols, let's decide who to hire. You can hire as many or as few idols as you like. Hire at least 3. Gotcha. Well, this one for sure. This seems like scandal incoming. That one's good. This one's good. I think I'll hire you. And you probably, because you're just gonna get better over time. Nice, you've hired 3 idols. Looks like there are 2 left in the batch. You can either hire them as well, or send them packing. Well, I only have a certain amount of money, so bye-bye, sorry. Ganbarimasu. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. If you ever need me to work extra hours, don't hesitate to ask. I know you've appraised me worthy of joining the ranks of scales, but you should know that only Kami-sama can judge me. Haters can hate. I'm just gonna stay true to myself. Hey, good to be on board. Sorry if I take a while to learn the ropes, but I'm really looking forward to working with everyone here. What is that outfit, girl? Now that your group has idols, it's time to give them something to do. Go over to activities. Level up. Performance will spend idol stamina. It'll earn some money. Promotion will spend stamina to gain some fans. Spa treatment will allow 3 idols to recover some of their physical stamina, but it costs money. At the bottom of the screen, you can see how many fans, money, and scandal points your group has. Looks like right now your group doesn't have much of a following. Do a promotion. Oh, let's slow down. You've got some fans. You can hover over your fans at the bottom of the screen at any time to see the current demographics of your group's fan base. Let's see. Oof. Don't scroll. I have 1 male casual teen, 1 male casual adult, 1 male hardcore teen, 1 male hardcore young adult. Huh, okay. Now that it's a new day, let's plan for a different activity for our group. It's time for a performance. Sure, money. Looks like that brought in a bit of money. Remember, you can do 1 activity every day, so choose wisely. Since you're first starting out, might be a good idea to do some more promotions to increase your fan following. Gotcha. By the way, the benefit you get from doing a daily activity is based on the level of that daily activity. Hover over each daily activity to see how you can unlock higher levels. Unlocking higher level daily activities, one of the best ways. If you're ever stuck, consider checking your daily activities, seeing what the requirements are to level up. When your idols work, they spend stamina. You can check their stamina in the idol menu. Physical, mental, phys stamina. If you force them to work when they're completely exhausted, it'll drain their mental instead. Idols with low phys stamina are at greater risk of becoming injured. Idols with low mental can become depressed. Oof. Be a good boss, try not to work your idols too hard. Both mental and physical will recover over time. Mental stamina will recover much more slowly. Relationship stats. Oh, empty. Friendship, influence, and romance level. Wow. Friendship is a measure of how much an idol likes you. Increase it by socializing with them and generally being pleasant whenever you interact with them. Influence is a measure of how indebted an idol feels to you. Increase it by doing favors for her. Romance is a measure of, well, you know, you might be able to increase it by flirting, but not everyone will respond well to those kinds of advances. Yeah, because some of them might be straight. You can click on an idol to change her nickname and put her on hiatus. Later, when you create multiple idol groups. What? I never got that far. You can also click on them to assign them to different idol groups. Huh. Click on the profile icon. Okay. More detailed info. Fans tab tell you about the demographic of her fan base. This is so... I don't think I looked at this stuff ever. Jobs will display any contracts an idol gets. Right, okay. Bonds. You're already in a clique? Oh, it's all of them. Okay. We don't know very much. Let's socialize, get to know her better. Hey, talk to me. Hey, hold on. Hold on. I have plot. Knock, knock. Mind if I step in for a moment? Good to see you. Oh, no need to roll out the red carpet for me today. I'm just here to let you know about an opportunity that I found out about. See, I have a friend who works as a TV producer. They're always looking to fill programming slots. Things like quiz shows, that sort of thing. I managed to plant the idea in her head that it would be a good idea to have a quiz show where producers for different idol groups compete against each other. Folks such as yourself. Sounds like a great opportunity. What's the catch, though? Always looking for the caveats, That skeptical instinct will serve you well. But it's nothing too serious. They just want to make sure that the people they're featuring have a certain amount of clout. To put it in concrete terms, you need to have enough talent on board to justify calling it an actual idol group. 3 idols is a group, 2 idols is company, and anything less than that, you're playing with yourself. Can you say it any other way, please? I see Scales has 3 members already, so you're already big enough. Also, you need to release a single. You don't have to top the charts or anything like that, just having a physical CD that people can go out and purchase lends the group a bit more credibility. Plus, it would give you something to promote on the show. Anyway, that's something for you to work toward. In the meantime, I'll keep shaking hands and greasing palms, and looking forward to the day I get to see you on TV. Nice. Okay. More promotion. What's our demographic? Interesting. Let's go. Boom. Casual conversation's a good way to get to know your idols. Key to building friendship. Try flirting at your own risk. Not everyone's receptive to a romantic overture. Well, let's be friends first, okay? You can also ask an idol about her wishes to find out what her goals are. Helping her fulfill her goals will increase your influence with her. You can ask an idol to share gossip about other group members or ask her to mentor a younger member of the group. Note that most group members won't share gossip if they're not on friendly terms with you. If you have influence with an idol, you can spend that influence to get her to do certain things. If your idol is bullying another group member, you might need to resort to this option to get her to stop. Oof. Every idol graduates, if they're bullying other bitches and, they don't stop after I tell them once, then bitch, you're out. Bitch, you out. Every idol graduates and leaves the group eventually. You can ask her when she's planning to graduate or accelerate her graduation. It's best to begin every working relationship by getting to know the other person. Let's engage in some casual conversation. Have you been? Matsumoto Fuka shares her opinions about some recent gossip and shares a bit about what has been going on with her family. You also find out that Matsumoto Fuka can juggle up to 8 objects at once. Okay, we've got a clown on our hands. Can't run everything yourself. Idols need to be coached, and you need staffers to help with sales and production tasks. Let's go and hire some. Actually, hold on. Chill. Hire. 2 specializations for their staffer type. They can still perform the task they're not specialist at. Novice, professional, expert level. Yeah, I'm poor. Production manager, sales manager. Business proposals are really good. But I'm gonna be doing them all the time anyway. And I need someone to help produce shit. I feel like this one. Producer? Office. Staffer's card, drag her into the office. Research points. Now that you've hired a staff, they'll generate research points whenever they're not working on an assigned tasks. One of my idols started dating. Already? Bitch, you just got here. You already have some research points. Let's go spend them. Okay. Manager research points. No, I'll just wait. I have these though. Love. You gotta start with love. And love is tough to show. Yeah. I think I'll just wait. Oh shit, I should be doing activities. Fuck. You guys are fine, right? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this. You. So promotion is Z. X performance for money. And then spot treatment is C. I can like cue these by pressing buttons. I don't think I can start a new single, right? Let's do... Well, I think I have to have research done first. Where's my research tab? Ugh. Can you research a little faster, please? It's okay. Also, where's their salaries, right? Oh, that is far too much. I'm sorry. Sorry, not to be a horrible, awful person, but like, I kind of working on a tight budget here, and we're not really earning money yet, so let's like not worry about it right now. Hey, talk to me. Ikemasu. Let's see. Genre. I mean, we're idols. Gotta start with music, right? Love. Research a little faster, would you? Oh, my activities. Shit. Hey, talk to me.
What you want to chat about?
Mogi Ayumi talks about her favorite TV shows, spends a few minutes talking about her hobbies. Also find out that Mogi Ayumi has the William Tell Overture as her wake-up alarm. Interesting choice. That's the William Tell Overture, right? I'm not, like, uncultured. And you, Oda Yuri. Hey, are you, no? Okay. I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. I'm simply not. Speed this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, talk to me.
How's it hoppin'?
Odiuri talks about how she stubbed her toe this morning. Oh, my condolences. Briefly mentions a run-in she recently had with a childhood friend. Oh, that's nice. Also find out that Odiuri still carries a Game Boy Advance in her bag. I mean, you do you, girl. Hey, can I talk to you again? Yeah. Photo shoot business contracts. Okay. Photo shoots. Okay. You can spend research points to level it up in the future. Certain items have separate requirements to unlock. Unlocking the variety show business contract requires that your group have a certain number of fans and fame. Go back to the previous menu. Different staffer types can research different items. Uh-huh. Okay. Business. Business. Hey, how's it hoppin'?
What's this about? Oh, just checking in?
Nostalgically talks about an old TV show she used to watch as a kid and talks about the last time she talked with her family. How long ago was that? Like 7 years ago? 7 minutes ago? I don't know. You also find out that Matsumoto Fuka has an older brother who dropped out of college after becoming addicted to an MMORPG. Oh, fucking mood, bitch. Hey, talk to me. Oh, guess not. Nope. Okay. None of y'all want to talk to me. Cool. That's fine. It's okay. I didn't even want to talk to you anyway. Can it progress a little bit faster? Three days. Oh, you're ready. Ikimasu? Oh, nice. Each client will be looking for an idol who's good in a particular stat. Well, you get to choose which idol participates. You have 3 options. How good the rewards are depend on how good the idol is in that desired stat. Cool. And they want cool. And her weakest stat is cool, but she's still cooler than the other 2. Oops, fuck. Click the accept button. You. Automatically generate. No, I need research points right now. Because I need to unlock... You can switch between menu tabs using keyboard shortcuts. Pressing tab? Oh. Page up and page down. No, I'm on my mouse. Oh. Oh. I see. Pressing the keys home or N will jump to the top or bottom menu tab. Home or N? Am I stupid? Oh, these buttons. Okay. I've never used those buttons in my life, actually. You're pretty tired. Let's have someone else do this. You. Hey, chat. Do you want to talk about anything in particular, or are you just here to chat? Yeah, I'm just here to chat. Why are you so, like, concerned? Detailed description of what she ate for breakfast and shares a personal anecdote about her family. You find out that her mother graduated from a French university. Oh, are you a Hafu? Default agency view. To close the current tab, click the X icon. Keyboard shortcut escape. Oh, okay. Right mouse button. Okay. How many research points? Oh, right. Here's shortcuts. Yes. I got that. Pending tasks from defaults. I already did that one. World marches to the beat of its own drum. Sometimes certain story events will happen automatically. In addition to story tasks, sometimes characters will give you optional tasks to complete, which will appear on the screen. Ask about her wishes, it'll show up as a task here. You might also get a task if you take out a loan from a certain someone. Oh, from Fujimoto, right. Taking out loans is scary. They are scary in this game. That's how I went completely fucking bankrupt. I felt so powerful for like a month, and then I went completely broke. Because guess what? The bank collects. Like with story events, you'll need to come back to the screen and click on the task after meeting the requirement in order to complete the task. If you ever get stuck and aren't sure how to progress the story, you can always come back to the screen to review the requirements for the next story event. Time to hire a dance staffer. Dance coach. Yeah, sure. Dance run. Research points. Dance research points can be used to unlock new choreo styles. No, I don't want to, because then I would have to get another floor, and I can't do that. Sorry. I know there's more tutorial, but I think I remember the gameplay flow right now. Oh, God. Hello, ma'am. Oh, you can call me by my name. Oh, all right then. Are you sure that's all right? I'm not really in the habit of addressing superiors by their given name, so I might slip back into the habit. I hope that's not a problem. Anyway, I wanted to ask you about a few things. Specifically, we need to set a number of guidelines for how the girls behave and how events are run. It can be chaotic if things aren't consistent. I think it's best to have a set policy in place so that everyone is working with the same rule book, so to speak. What policies do you recommend? Well, I'm not sure I'd recommend any specific set of policies. Different organizations have different sets of rules, and each set of rules has its own pros and cons. The policies that Skills has will be part of what sets it apart from other groups. Of course, nothing is set in stone. You can always change your mind if you don't like the current set of policies. In fact, it's pretty common for new groups to be flexible when they first start off and adapt their policies depending on what seems to work best. The longer you stick with a given policy, the more people come to expect certain things from you. When an organization gains more of a reputation and people get more used to running things a certain way, changing policies can take a while, and you might have to wait longer for the benefits to show up. But since we're a young organization, we have time to change things around. So if you're a bit unsure, no need to stress over a particular policy decision. You can always adjust it later. Sorry, that was probably a bit more explanation than you needed. You're the boss. You don't need me to explain to you how your organization works. In fact, you're supposed to be the one who tells everyone else how things work. So, With that in mind, what kind of business proposals do you think would be most promising? Well, if I remember correctly, these two are like weekly things, and I did not like how it just took stamina every single week. It's just like, get it over with. So I think we'll do photo shoots. Photo shoots are one-time gigs, so they're good for a quick infusion of cash without having to worry about long-term contracts. Exactly. If you're looking to maximize short-term revenue, it's hard to do better than a photo shoot. Do you want me to focus on photo shoots? Yeah. All right, ma'am, sounds good. Of course, it never hurts to change things up depending on what direction the company's going in, so you can always adjust our group's policy on which types of business proposals to focus on. Of course, while I might be focused on trying to get a certain kind of business proposal, sometimes other opportunities will fall into your lap. I'll be sure to let you know about those when they come up, even if they're not the kind of business deal we're focusing on at that moment. Sorry if it sounded like I was second-guessing you there. Business proposals are kind of my area of expertise, so I just wanted to make sure you were aware of all the options before you made your decision. My next few questions should be a bit simpler and more straightforward. Recently, I've been thinking about the branding of Scales. What kind of vibe do you want people to associate with our group? Cute, cool, sexy, pretty, funny, or smart. Neutral. I mean, my top idol, her weakest stat is cool. I don't really do like grab your idol kind of shit, so I don't know if I want to do sexy. Cute is cute, I guess. If I were to choose a personal aesthetic from all of these, probably funny or cool. Maybe smart. Let's do funny. It'd be funny. A comedy focus group, huh? That could be fun. All right, another branding question. It's about the kind of fans we're trying to attract. What kind of image are we trying to project? Rebellious, of course. Orthodox, who cares? Interesting choice. A rebellious image will make it harder to get good business proposals, but projecting an aura of rebelliousness should make it more appealing to younger fans. And that kind of image also seems to be popular among female fans as well. Okay, now for a question about screening incoming talent. We can conduct background checks during the recruitment process. A more rigorous background check will make the recruitment process more expensive, but it can help filter out more of the bad apples. How extensive do you want our background checks to be? Oh, extensive. Please. I will pay whatever it takes. Spare no expense, huh? Well, it certainly won't be cheap, but it should drastically decrease the chance that we inadvertently hire someone who has skeletons in their closet. Metaphorically speaking, of course, no screening process is perfect, but we'll get as close to perfect as we can. We also need to talk about social media. Since anything that the idols post online is going to reflect on the organization, part of the idol's contract allows us to set rules governing their public social media use. What kind of policy do you want regarding social media? Well, I'm not gonna do no social media. That's cruel. Cruel and unusual punishment, and they haven't even done anything wrong. They're actually working for me. At a loss, I may say. But they will be talking shit about me because I am paying them fucking pennies. Let's pre-moderate their posts. So all the girls' posts have to be approved before they can be posted. I think we can get a system in place for that. Smart thinking. Most of the benefits of social media while reducing the chance of something scandalous being posted. On a related note, we should figure out what to do about allowing live streams, if we want to allow them at all. They can be a good source of exposure, but there's always the risk of scandal. You know what? Fuck it, dude. Stream whatever you want.
わかりました。
No restrictions, huh? You know, live streams these days are kind of the frontier of digital media, and staying ahead of the curve can be kind of stressful. On the other hand, it can also be a great way to propel the careers of individual idols apart from group activities. Oh, another thing, we need to have a dating policy in place. There are more, shall we say, invested fans who don't like the idea of idols dating. They think it ruins part of the appeal. On the other hand, not allowing the idols to date is the kind of thing that would seem draconian to less invested fans, and that might be a bit of a turnoff for them. And that's completely apart from the impact that romance can have on an idol's life on an individual basis. There are a lot of emotional highs and lows that come with the dating scene, and while romance can boost someone's self-esteem, it could just as easily end up being a distraction. There's also the fact that what kind of dating policy we set will affect how dating-related scandals are seen by the public. If we have strict rules against dating, then anything remotely scandalous is going to be a much bigger deal than if we were more permissive. On the other hand, having a loose and flexible policy makes it more likely that scandals will happen in the first place. We could also try to hedge our bets a little by not setting an official policy. And no matter what kind of dating policy we have, it probably won't do anything to discourage idols from becoming romantically involved within the group. That kind of thing has been bound to happen. There are a lot of queer women in this group already, I can tell you that. Actually, every single woman in this building is queer. Did you know that, boss? Including you, I know. Though, if it's just an internal thing, it's easier to keep that kind of thing under wraps. So it probably wouldn't be an issue regardless. No restrictions. That's not my business.
いいですね。
Doors wide open, huh? Alright. I'll admit that's a more modern approach, but it's becoming more and more common for idol groups to permit that sort of thing. One last thing related to finances, or more specifically salaries. One of the things I've been thinking about is proactively offering the talent pay raises in order to keep them satisfied. The way it is right now, the only time idol salaries can increase is if you change them yourself. But if you authorize me to offer them incremental pay bumps, I could keep an eye on which girls seem to be less satisfied with their pay and give them a slight pay bump to keep them satisfied. How do you want me to handle idol salaries? Let's keep it moderate, you know? Like, I don't have a lot of money to spend right now. Once we make it fucking big, then fucking pay them everything they want, honestly. Because we can afford it, you know? But for now, just keep them, like, moderately happy.
わかりました。
Okay, sounds good. I'll adjust idol salaries if their satisfaction seems to be dipping too low.
ね
Hey, boss, are you... Oh, sorry, am I interrupting anything?
え、構いませんよ。
Not at all. We were just wrapping up some discussion of the group's policies. Hey, that's good thinking. Have you set any policies on things like event security? Some kind of accent's bleeding in for her. No, actually, but that's a great point. In fact, we should probably decide that right now. Yeah, we need to figure out what our security policy is going to be at events where the idols interact with fans. You know, live appearances, handshake events, that sort of thing. Hardcore fans don't like seeing security guards everywhere, but having good security in place will make the girls feel safer. What level of security should we have at events? Restrictive, please.
構いませんよ。
Strict security? I have to admit, hardcore fans probably aren't going to like that, but it should give the girls some peace of mind. I'm sure they'll appreciate that, even if hardcore fans don't. While we're on the topic of live events, I've been focusing a lot on dance choreography. More specifically, I've been thinking about clothing choices and how skirts can make certain kinds of wardrobe accidents more likely. Depending on the dance moves, fans might see a bit more than we want them to see, if you get my drift. I'm sure the hardcore fans would get a huge kick out of seeing the girls in short skirts, but less hardcore fans aren't as into that kind of thing. If we go with longer skirts, some of the male fans won't be too happy with that choice, but it would probably go over better with the female fans, and it would still please some of the hardcore fans without alienating the more casual fans. Or, as a bit of a compromise, we could have the girls wear short skirts with safety shorts, less risk of a wardrobe malfunction, and that would keep the hardcore fans moderately happy without alienating anyone. Of course, we could always dodge the issue entirely and just have them wear pants instead. More and more groups are doing it these days, and from what I hear, a lot of casual fans find that look more appealing, especially guys in the audience. Hardcore fans would probably prefer the more traditional look with skirts, though. Well, we're going rebellious, so, how do we want to handle clothing for dance performances? Oh, pants. Nothing hotter than, competent women in pants. Going for that modern look, huh? Cool. I imagine most of the girls will be wearing skirts and more traditional dress outside of concerts, but costume changes are pretty common for concerts anyway, so I don't expect it to complicate things too much. I'll make a note of that. Thanks for bringing it up. Oh, one last thing. I know this is kind of a subjective question, but when it comes to live performances, what do you think is better? Quality or energy? Ah, shit. In my personal opinion, this is me, Lee, talking. I'd personally go for quality and polish if it were me performing, but if I'm talking about the group that I am building here, which is a rebellious, high energy, funny group? Energy and enthusiasm all the way. Yeah, people love an energetic and enthusiastic performance. Even if the dance moves aren't always perfect, or if the singing isn't perfect, fans can always tell when an idol is really giving it her all during a performance. Real hardcore fans love that kind of authenticity. When a fan sees a girl who's singing a heart out and isn't holding anything back, or someone who's dancing so passionately that they're sweating on stage, that's the kind of thing that can make them a fan for life. I'll do my part to make sure that every live performance is special. Of course, if you ever change your mind, you can always change the group policies. Yes, I'll draft up a list of group policies based on our discussion today, but you can modify them at any time. If you're unsure, my personal recommendation would be to experiment early on to see what works best for you. Once we start actually getting into production mode and start recording music and doing live performances, changing policies will take longer, so it's best to decide these kinds of things early if you can. Thanks for your time, ma'am. I look forward to working with Scales. I know we're just starting out, but I've got a really good feeling about how things are going to go. Oh, that took so long. Jesus. Hey, we can do a single now, right? Oh no, I haven't fucking researched enough. It's okay. Hey, I can level this up. Oh.
Yo.
Hey, I just wanted to see how you were doing. How's your first week on the job been? I'm a little overwhelmed. I appreciate your honesty, but hey, not everyone can be a top player during their first week on the job. I figured you'd have to do some on-the-job learning. Anyway, you might be interested to know that I recently tapped into my professional network and managed to get you a small mention on a local news broadcast. I also talked to several folks who run businesses in that area and got them to put up promotional materials for a while. It's not exactly making the big time, but it will at least get the attention of people who are nearby. How'd you get them to do that? What, you don't believe it was the power of my charm? My charisma? Seriously though, you're not the local business that I've... Wait, you're not the only local business that I've invested in, you know? There are a lot of local business owners that owe me favors, and in situations like this, I can get them to help me out a bit. Or in this case, help you out. Of course, I hope you realize this works both ways. Someday, you're going to be the established business that I come to asking for a favor. I might be generous, but I expect something in return. Fair is fair, after all. Of course, I don't mean to make this seem like a bigger deal than it is. More people in the area are going to have an awareness of your group. That doesn't automatically turn them into fans, but it does mean that when you promote the group, people will be more likely to pay attention. You might gain more fans than you would ordinarily thanks to the temporary boost. Ditto for performances. People are more likely to check out the group that they've been hearing of recently. So you might see a small boost in attendance and revenue. Anyway, this honeymoon period won't last forever. Try to make the most of it, okay? Wakata. Hey, digital only release. It's cheap. It's all I need. I gotta buy this though. What kind of song? Well, first of all, yeah, let's start doing performances. I mean, I'm partial to a good rock, you know? I like rock, funk, avant-garde would be really fun. But, oh shit, these actually appeal to different audiences. What's my audience like? Most of my audience thus far is female casual teens. My appeal... Demographic. Oh, okay. Appeal. I see. It seems like I'm more appealing to hardcore. Just slightly. It doesn't really matter now, I guess. Wait. What about age? It seems like I'm not too great with, like, teens right now. Ipuapu. Roku. I mean, rock is good for just, like, net positives. As is pop. See, because, like, females don't like metal. Ugh, females. I say females like a fucking incel. Like, women, I guess, don't like metal. Bit of a generalization, but I guess, like, on average. I mean, rock is just a net positive. Yeah, sure. Let's do rock. And let's let you research more. And why don't you start on proposals? Because I need money. And talk to me. Let's speed it up a little. Oh, shit, I should be doing this. Hey, talk to me. Did you want to talk about anything in particular, or just here to chat? Odori shares her opinions about some recent gossip, talks about her childhood dreams. Has an elder brother who works as a shoujo manga artist. Interesting. Is his name Nozaki? Or I guess the question would technically be, is his name Umetaro? Come on, hurry up. Hurry it up. Just a little bit more. Alright. Wait, hold on. What are we doing? Also, activities. Fans. Fuck, where am I? Research. Aidoru. Let's see. Cute. Pretty. I mean, they're all pretty and they're all pretty cute. Cute rock? I don't know about that. Cool. Is there any that's like a net positive like rock was? I guess not. Ugh. Kuru. Eleganto. Elegant rock. What would elegant rock look like? Cause like energetic. I guess like cool rock would be like Paramore type shit. Let's see, what's my audience? Elegant rock. Just because I think it would be an interesting combination. Let's do elegant rock. And let's do a single. Let's name it. It'd be pretty interesting. Let's do love. How about like reluctant love? Digital only, rock, love, elegance. Okay. No. That's a lot of money. Or not a lot of money, but a lot of research points. I can't afford that right now. Casual. Cool. Okay. Our good girl in the front. Let me do the lyrics, because I'm the only one who can. Hey, business proposal. Oof, you're all kind of tired. It's okay. Meme team? Bro, I'm never gonna top the charts if I'm up against meme team. Shit. Are these like real? Are these real? Meme team. Are these like real idol groups from other players? Because I feel like these are too specific to be like or not AI generated, but like generic ones. Like Radiant Dawn is straight up a Fire Emblem title. Seagull-chan is fucking so funny. Kazerdorf? What? Manada Bazo? What? These seem like they're generic titles though. She heard he's the devil. Oh my god. Let's speed this up a little bit, shall we? Oh, it's already sped up, but... Hey, how's your stamina, girls? Oh, not great. Let's do a spa day. Both of these require releasing a single. Heyo. Do the choreo. Jesus Christ. Let's do performance. Why not? Oh. Let's do that. Yeah. And I can generate research points for shit, I guess. Oh, fuck. I didn't look at the singles list. Shuryo. Hold on. Hey, you got it. Eesh. Ah, fuck. That's so much. Pretty. It would be so much money. I'm sorry.
開始します
I'm sorry. I apologize. ごめんね. Oh fuck, they're losing stamina. Here. Rest up, Goyles. Are you guys okay?
終了します
Okay, and I'll do the song because I can't afford a music guy right now. Do a little promotion, please. Thank you. Do more promotion. Actually, hold on. Cancel that. Do a spa day because we are not having a great time. You guys are dying. I'm sorry. Oh god. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be like this. Business proposal failed. Sag. A little more. Okay, song recorded. Look at those gracious stats. Don't you love that? Hey, let's release. Hey, that's pure profit because we only made a digital release. Hey. Level up things a bit. Hey. Not quite. Okay. All right. Pulling teeth. I think only one person would maybe understand where I'm pulling these teeth. No, where I'm pulling these titles from, but I hope they're watching. Well, you had your spotlight, so let's put Ayumi in the front this time. Hey, I'm already that good at lyrics? My god! I'm a natural. Oof. Ooh, girls, I'm sorry. Spa day. What does the gold mean? Oh, money. Yabe. Oh, shit. You. Fuck. It's okay. It'll be 10 by the time it's done. Okay. Start the marketing on this, please. Thank you. What happened? Someone's streaming? Notifications. Oof. I mean, that happens, girl. You kinda gotta know that going into it. You're gonna lose mental stamina if you start streaming. I would fucking know. Oh shit. Girls, we need to do things.
終了します
Oh shit, my queue length has gone up. Let's work on the song. This game is so chill and yet so hardcore. Namaikina idol. I wonder what that means. Namaikina. Gilgamesh? Queens of a Light, Starlight Songstresses, Vox Harmonia. Vox Machina? My god. EDM is topping the charts. Avant-garde is pretty up there, huh? It's okay. We stick to our guns. Jesus Christ, guys, chill. a business proposal. Oh, you're doing pretty good. Oh, fuck. Negotiations are always bad. It's okay. Let's do some promotion and then a spa treatment. And then money, because we need money. Girls, we need money. And then we can promote a little bit, and then we can work on the single. And then we can... There's just so much going on in this game. Promote a little bit. And then we spot treatment again. And then we're good, right? We're good. We're good. We're so good. Let's level this up, why don't we? I'll just save up to get the photo shoots leveled up. And I will save up to get that done. But while we're here, why don't we socialize? A little bit. Hey, my single's done, but... Not yet, not yet. But I do want to start a new single in the works. Toothy smiles. And you, it's your turn. Continue. Hey, talk with me. Favorite food, childhood dreams? Oh, no fun facts? Okay, that's fine. That's alright. Sag. Hey girls, how we doing? Spa treatments, and then make up for the money loss by doing some performances, promotion, and then another spa treatment. Why don't we? Boom. Level up producer to Q more. Oh shit. Marketing. Nope. Dun. Okay. Aidoru. Girls, talk to me. Whoa. Hey, Lee, can we talk privately for a moment? It's about the new girl who recently joined, Oda Yuri. They all joined at the same time, Anna. Is there something wrong? It's putting it a bit indelicately, but yeah, I guess you could say that. She's really behind the other girls in terms of her dancing ability. Can't that be solved with practice? To an extent. But during a last session, Yuri had to struggle just to perform some of the basic stretches. Normally we just spend a few minutes going through the basic stretches, but with Yuri I had to spend an entire hour just doing stretches. And what's more, she complained about being sore the next day. And I believe her. I really believe those stretches were pushing her to the edge of what she's capable of. Look, I know it's my job to get these girls ready to dance, but at my core, I'm a dance coach, not an athletic trainer. Part of being a dance coach involves a lot of training, involves training a lot of young, inexperienced dancers who might not have had the chance to develop all the muscle groups they'll need for dancing. And ordinarily, it's not that big a problem. But usually, when I'm trying to train somebody completely from scratch, they have the advantage of youth, and their muscles can grow and adapt quickly just through basic practice. When you start to get older, that becomes a lot tougher. For someone who's been doing this since they were young, it's not an issue. But when I work with Yuri, it takes a lot more effort. And I don't think it's for lack of trying on her part. I think it mostly comes down to her age. Isn't she only 21? Right, but training a 21-year-old who's learning to do basic stretches for the first time is a lot different from training a 13-year-old. Some people are able to stay flexible with age, but Yuri doesn't seem to have that gift. And the fact that she didn't spend a lot of time learning how to dance when she was younger is making it harder for her to catch up now. I'm not saying that Yuri's beyond help, but I do think it would be beneficial if I was able to work on some basic exercises with her before we could get to actual dance practice. The thing is, some of the exercises that I'd like to use for general training are going to require some equipment that we don't have. I'd like to buy some gymnastics training equipment. I think I could get everything that I need for, let's say, under 100,000. I know that might seem like a lot, but I'm thinking that it would be really useful to have this equipment around. After all, I don't think Yuri's gonna be the only Scales member who could benefit from this. Alright, buy it. Hey, thanks. I think this'll really help us out. Oh, and one more thing. Could you not tell Yuri that we had this conversation? I know that she's already aware that she's lagging behind some of the other group members, and I don't want her to feel too singled out. Obviously, she'll be aware that she's getting some special training that some of the other girls aren't getting. But I don't want her thinking that we had to buy a bunch of specialized equipment for her. Even if she is the first one to make use of it, I doubt she'll be the last. Ooh, sub-story. Hot.
What's going on with me? Not much.
A manga she recently started reading and shares a personal anecdote about her family. Yeah, my family's kind of fucking crazy, honestly.
いけます。終了します。
終了します. Ooh.
Yo.
Hey there. Glad to see you're running a tight ship. I see you've done pretty well for yourself so far. I trust you've been making the most of your post-launch promotional recognition. Now that you've been around for a while, you probably see the extra traffic you were getting from locals start to drop off. You're no longer a neighborhood novelty. I guess you could say the honeymoon phase is over. But hey, you're not just a local business, there's an entire country, heck, an entire world of fans out there for you to impress. Who knows what could come from these humble beginnings? The group that you've managed to build Scales into, that's not something I gave to you. You built that. And I'm looking forward to see what you do with it. Gotcha, boss. Sorry, not boss. Performance. Do that. Talk with me.
What'd you want to chat about?
Playing a new video game recently. Talks about her childhood. Oh shit. Fucking song. Hey, release this one. Pulling teeth. Oof. Red numbers. Hey, it's profit. Pure fucking profit. Level up? No, fuck. It's okay. Tsurendi. Nice. Let's get another. This will probably be the last one I get started up for this session. So, in case it's not obvious to our one viewer that I hope is watching this. Just a little bit of a inside joke for me and a friend. And let's put our star in front again. I'm working on that. Let's wait until you're done with this possible business proposal. Okay, you're done with that. So, task completed. Ooh, I can do 4 now. Let's go. Work on the choreo for this, please. Oh, I'm on the charts. Let's go. Only 297 sales, but that's on the charts, baby. Somehow. Oh, let's work on the lyrics for this one. I can level these up now. Oh. I need to launch an internet show for this, but like, I'm not actually a fan of the weekly shows because they're such a stamina drain.終了. Oof. Hey, talk to me. Never mind. Hold on. Work on the choreo. I want to talk to some people. Hey, Star. Talk to me. Chat. What's going on with me? Not much. Favorite TV show? A few minutes talking about our hobbies. Cool. You, talk to me. Hajimen. Ooh, my influence went up. Talk to me.
What's this about? Oh, just checking in?
Oof. Feels bad. What about you?
はじめ.
Oof. My money. Fuck. Chat with me. Yeah, I'm just here to chat. Opinions on some recent gossip. Briefly mentions a run-in she had with a childhood friend. Nice. 終了. Work on the song, please. I think... Oh, shit. I think I want another office. And I think I want another... You. I want you to be doing some deals, please. Photo shoots, preferably. You as well. I'm working on the song. I'm busy. Okay, that's fine. You, can I level up this? No? Okay, that's fine. Can I level up love? I can. Cool. Is my single ready to release? No, it is not. Cool. When did I release this? 24th. Okay, so 24th? Because it's once a month, right? So is it 24th or 25th that it's ready? Oh my god, my money. You, and then money, all just all money, please. Jesus Christ, oh my god. I'm going broke. Fujimoto, help me. Help me. Fuck. Okay, activities. Oh wait, wasn't there a thing? Yes.
Alright, that was good.
Is it really worth the time I'm spending to do all these exercises?
Sure it is. You feel sore every time after you do them, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling soreness in my muscles that I didn't even know I had.
Nice!
That's a good thing. That means these muscles that you haven't exercised in years are finally getting used. Your body's literally relearning how to use muscles that it spent years forgetting how to use. Once you get comfortable working those muscles, it'll feel like second nature to you. I don't know. Have you ever heard the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks? When I look at some of the younger dancers in scales and other groups, it makes me feel like I'm never gonna be able to move like that. I'm already older than a lot of them, and I'm not gonna grow more flexible with age.
Hey, don't say that.
But isn't it true? Have you ever known someone to grow more flexible with age? Hey, motion is lotion, bitch.
違うわ。
Flexibility isn't everything, Yuri. Flexibility is purely passive. It's about what shapes your body. What shapes your body is able to bend into. But dancing isn't a passive activity. I'm not so concerned about your flexibility. What we're going to work on is your mobility. Flexibility is passive, but mobility is active. And that's the thing we're working on training. Having a flexible body that can bend into all sorts of impossible positions means nothing if you don't have the mobility to make use of that range of motion. And most dancers never even come close to maximizing the full range of their flexibility. When you work those muscles, you're learning to move your body in new ways. That's not going to decline with age. In fact, if anything, it's going to increase as you put in more time and get more experience. But there are so many other girls who already have more experience than I do.
それよ。
All the more reason for you to stop putting in the training hours now. You might be behind where they are right now, but you can catch up if you're willing to put in the effort. When it comes to the part of dancing that really matter, your age isn't going to be the thing that holds you back. So, are you willing to put in the effort? Not just now, but over the next month and the next year?
いけます。
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
Good. You've shown a lot of improvement just over the past week, Yuri. If you can keep it up, you've got nothing to worry about.
頑張ります。
Yeah. Oda Yuri turns to notice you. Oh, Miss Lee, were you listening to all that? Sorry, it's a little embarrassing. Sounds like you're making good progress. Yeah, I've got Miss Sato to thank for that.
お疲れ。
Anyway, I think we're done for today, Yuri. Rest up. Definitely earned it. Oda Yuri leaves with a smile on her face. Thank God.
プロデューサー。
Yuri might not have experience, but she makes up for it in persistence. In fact, at this point, I'd say the biggest thing holding her back isn't her physical ability, but her lack of confidence. And I think we can work on that. I'd like to say the equipment and training program that I came up with are responsible for her improvement. But really, the biggest factor in Yuri's improvement has been the amount of effort she's put in. That being said, getting to experiment with the new equipment we bought has given me new ideas for other training routines we could try out, even with the girls who don't need special attention. Actually, watching Yuri make progress over the past week has also made me think about how I coach in general. I should have had more faith in her. Makes me wonder if I'm underestimating what some of the other girls might be capable of. Oda Yuri dance level increased. Hell yeah. Seto Ana coaching level increased. Hell yeah. Nice. You're level 4 now. Sick. Oh shit. I fucking... do that, please. And I need money. I'm going broke. Oh no, fuck. I know this is more money, but you're dying, girl. My idol started dating? Fame points. Production. Oh shit. I'm late. Woo! Not quite. Oh, almost there. Almost 100,000. 1,000? Rock has leveled up. Do. Nice. Jesus, it's hard to find a good place to... Or nor. I'm sorry, I gotta decline that because they are fucking dying right now. Oh, number 6 already? Jesus. Oof, no. Fucking hell. Yeah, I know they're low. I'm gonna ease up on the activities for now. Shit. And I'll just wait till the next day. There we go. Another spa day, girls. Even though we're kinda tight on cash. It's fine, 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 it's fine. I think I'll start another one, but I'm not gonna really get this one done. Let's see, let's call this one Kabe Dawn. Kabe Dawn of new love. Hold on. This is cheesy as hell, but it's okay. We're a funny group, and I'm writing about love. That's all that matters. We had our star at the center of that, so let's put Ayumi in the center again. Don't want any of them to be jealous. I think as soon as I release this one, I'll call it a day. Oof. Yummy. Let's do that. This might be dangerous, but it's just a Fujimoto loan. It's okay. 6 months, please, and the most you can give me. Please. Thank you. Tasks. EDM single about politics. Bitch. Why? I'll do that next time. Oh, hey. She's funnier and she's smarter now. Wait, what was your... Hold on. Profile. Stats. Extras. Yeah, your stats increase with age. What the fuck are you worried about? Your dancing literally is gonna increase. Bruh. It's so hard to find a place to stop. Because I just want to keep playing. It's okay though. It's okay though. Oh, look at all that money I have. You have the most. So, I'm gonna open another, and then I'm going to get a break room. Because these are really good. That's 15 free fucking stamina. Let's work on the song. And then I'll just let this resolve itself. And I think... Oh, wait. When was my last one? When was my last release? The 29th. So the 30th? 30th of January? Let's do that. How are my girls? How are my girls? Oh, my girls are doing pretty good. You guys can do a couple performances then. By which I mean all of them. Jesus Christ. You, please. Okay, Anna, work on that, please. Thank you. I'm gonna release Classmate-kun. You know what? While I'm here, let's chat. Where's my singles? There they are. Tell me about your wishes. Host her own show. Gotcha. And next? I said next? You have a lot of stamina, so... 終了. What about your wishes? Center a single. Gotcha. Hold on, pause. Hold on. I need you to tell me your wish real fucking quick. Just like real quick. Host her own show. Gotcha. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Alice in Wonderland Misfits. What does that say? Relax. Something Hanabira. Something no Hanabira. Decent Jocelyn. Oh shit. Okay, so I know all of their wishes now, and I'm going to release Classmaken. Nice. Like, not only have we breached 100,000, we've also breached 150,000. This is a cause for celebration, girls. We've made it. You are the next single. I have to remember that for next time. Okay. I think I'm going to resolve this and send... Oh, that's such a big difference. Fine. I'll send you, and then I'll call it there, because it is so late in the morning. And this video's almost 2 hours long. But I love this game. It's so addicting. I love resource management games. And like, it's surprisingly maturely written. So, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Let's save. Overwrite this. I'm content with my starters. I say starters like it's Pokemon. But thank y'all for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.